Hey guys, it's Colton with Florida Fallout, and today we're going to be doing a short video on my bug out bag. Cole's been asking me to do this for a while, and so I finally decided to do it. Hopefully it'll get our channel a little more popular. Alright, first off with my bag itself, I have the Condor Medium Assault Pack. I was going to get the 3-day Assault Pack that Cole has, but I decided against it, and this actually better suits my body. As in, you know, fitting, not to make that awkward. It's olive drab, got plenty of molly webbing. I'm going to add some pouches to it, probably. And on the side, I keep my green sleeping pad attached to the compression straps. Yeah, nothing special. Very nice bag, though. Got a padded hip strap and stuff. On to the water. I have 3 water containers. I have a metal canteen, or not a metal canteen, a metal canteen cup and a canteen. Yes, I'm pointing with my feet. Get over it. And I've got the thermal insulator. In this little pouch, I keep 2 things of water purification tablets, as I have an extra one also. And I have 2 metal canteens, one of which has some duct tape on it. As you can see, I use the duct tape a lot, so I need to wrap more around it. And yeah, got about 3 quarts of water there. I should probably add 1 more bottle, because I've taken out some stuff. Gave me a little extra room. And it's hot in Florida, and there's not much water, so might be a good thing to do. On to the food. I have 2 things of peanut butter crackers. I've got my thing of ramen noodles, energy bars, an alcohol stove, a little pot scrubby, some Tabasco sauce, as you can see back there. Nothing special. I got beef bouillon cubes in there, too. It's alright. And I got Altoids mint. Those are my heaven next to Tabasco sauce, so very important to me. I've got a tarp and a poncho that I use for sending up shelters. And right here, I've got my hygiene kit, which is just toilet paper and a thing of shampoo. I need to add toothbrush and stuff, because I actually have the toothbrush, but I still need a little tube of toothpaste, and I gotta dig one out today. That's a nice little tarp, though, right there. Very nice. Folds into this little pouch very easily. And right here, as you can see, are my tools. Over here, I'm going to start from right to left. We've got my primary chopping tool. This is my old multiple tool. Oh my god. Okay, I need to clean this blade off a lot, but very nice tool. It's got plenty of chopping power. It's got a nice forward weight to it. It's thick enough that you can baton with it. I mainly use it just for gathering stuff. My only beef with it is that plastic on it. I don't really like it. But it's got a really nice rubbery grip. And it is full tang. It's got 2 areas there, as you can see. This stuff just slides over it. Very nice. For my backup knife, I carry the SOG Seal Pup. Very nice knife. It's got a half serrated edge. It's very light. It's made of AUS 8 steel. Very hard to rust. I only got 1 tiny thing of rust on it once out of like the 2 years I've owned this thing. It's a very nice knife. Very light. Full tang. Again, it's a hidden tang. It's got a like glass reinforced handle or something. I forget exactly what it's made of. But it's checkered. If you use it enough, it'll give you a few blisters. But again, it's my backup knife, so that hopefully shouldn't be a problem. It's a little on the thin side, but you could baton with it if you had to, I guess. I just wouldn't risk it. But the reason I made an expensive and high-quality knife my backup knife is because should my primary knife break, which I hope it doesn't because it's a very nice knife, I want to have a nice knife to fall back on. Oh, as for the sheath for the little pack knife that I have, the compact parang, this is the compact parang, mind you, not the big version. The sheaths are very nice. Sheath on the SOG Seal Pup is okay, as is this one's. This one has a little SOS signal thing, as you can see. Not very useful. My beef with the sheath, though, is that it's a little low quality, as this broke, so this pouch is useless to me until I can stitch it back up. And right here, the blade is starting to cut into it a little bit right about there. Let's see if I can hold that up there. Right there, as you can see, it's cut pretty far into it. So I might have to make a sheath. Here's my primary knife. It's the as you already saw in my last video, it's the Winchester Packwood sheath knife. You've already seen the review. Full tang, nice wood handle, doesn't give me blisters when I cut with it. It doesn't hold the best edge, but it's my beater knife. And I got it because it was thicker, so I'll be a little more comfortable batoning with it. My emergency knives, in case both my knives fail me, is a $8 folding knife. I got at Jerry's Pawn and Gun, which is our local Army surplus store. And it's alright. Again, half serrated, drop point. It's got a little blood drain. How funny. It's got a glass shatter pommel thing. It's a open assist knife, but the screws get loose very easily, so it's, again, an emergency knife. Just something that I'd rather have and not need than need and not have. And then on to the my least favorite blade that I've ever bought. It's a waste of $20 for me, really. Is the SOG Magnadot. This knife, SOG, if you see this video, I am disappointed in you. This is probably the crappiest knife you have ever made. I don't know why you made a plastic handle that, I don't know if you can see this, but it's loose. The handle is loose. You can squeeze it. It's just, ugh. Again, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I guess this is better than no knife at all. Blade rusts so easily. Holds a decent edge, though. I don't know. Out of like 10 stars, I'd give this thing a 4. But it's better, again, to have it, just in case. Right here, I've got my Swiss Army knife. Well, knockoff Swiss Army knife. Got you everything a Swiss Army knife has. Don't really have to go into that. I've got a small multi-tool by X Gear and an Ozark Trail whistle compass mix. And for my stuff, I've got a sharpener. Nothing too extravagant. It's a Smith & Wesson pocket sharpener. Got a little lanyard loop, I guess, that you could tie to your belt. It's got a serration sharpener that, if you absolutely had to, I guess you could stab somebody in the eye with. Walking Dead style, I guess. And for just, for my blade, to keep them rust protected, I didn't clean this one, that's why it's so rusty, is I put a little layer of petroleum jelly over them. Petroleum jelly for my bag. I also keep WD-40 on them. I don't carry any in my pack, though. So you saw the tarps. Over here, we've got my lighting. I've got a headlamp, a battery charger for my secondary flashlight, which I have currently misplaced at this time, but I will find it. It's a Ultrafire W502B. Very nice flashlight, very bright. I'll do a review on that some other time. 2 glow sticks that Cole had graciously given me because these are god-awful expensive. These go for about 8 hours with the dimming light after 6, I believe so. I'll have to check on that, but still pretty good. I guess it'd be a backup light source at all. Right here I've got my just miscellaneous supplies, rather. I've got safety glasses, I've got a monocular, two small Band-Aid kits that I keep separate from my first aid kit, and I've got I cut a credit card in half and wrapped them in duct tape. I know that's hard to see, and I always keep all my little kits that I don't have a container for, usually double wrapped in these, because they're decent enough. I've got N95 dust masks. It's dust masks. Not much else you can say about them. Guess you can use them as an emergency filter. I used to have these in their box, but I took them out because it would make them a little more compact. Hope I didn't contaminate them. Small paracord bracelet. Enough said. Paracord. Enough said. Scoot back a little bit here. I've got a pair of gloves. And move this out of the way. And I got my fire starting stuff right here. I've got a thing of matches, which has a small fire steel on the bottom of it that I'll never use, but I guess it's an okay feature. I had to super glue it back in because it came out. I got a magnesium fire starter. It's Coleman. Not much to say about it. Let me see if I can get this, because I film with my tablet, guys, so I'm sorry if you don't see much. But let me just see if I can maybe get this to work. So I can show you how these things work and how good it is. Now, when I first got this, guys, I was a total blonde. No offense if there's any blondes watching, especially you, Cole. I know you get kind of iffy about that. But I was trying to, if I can get my stupid hand out of the camera, I was trying to use this gray part, which is the magnesium. I thought that was the fire striker, so I was striking it all the time and I couldn't get sparks. Turns out I was supposed to use this thing on top. Who would have guessed? Let me just try to flip this camera around. Okay, no, that ain't gonna work. Hopefully, I will catch this on video. Okay? You see me, guys? You take this, and that's how it works. Pretty simple. I hope I caught that on camera. Because this thing is god-awful stupid. Alright? This thing holds about 25 matches, just saying. I got 4 cubes of wet fire, and a mini Bic lighter. Woo. Again, I carry it in 2 of these bags. And finally, for the last part of my kit, got my first aid kit. This is a 4-person kit that I modified a little bit, but it's by Adventure Medical Kits. I love these guys. These guys make some of the best medical kits I've seen, probably next to, forget what they're called, I think Gradvent. I forget what they're called. There's another brand that makes them, but they're pretty good. So I modified this a little bit, but basically in here, this is all modified. I've got some pills that I keep in a little plastic baggie. I got a snake bite kit. This pill thing has 10 acetaminophen, 10 Aleve, and 10 ibuprofen, and some stomach easing pills. 2 of these things used for CPR that you put in somebody's mouth so you don't spread germs. In the wound care and blister area, hang on 1 second, please. Alright, right here, it's got some gloves, tape, gauze, it's got little bits of antibiotic ointment, and some painkillers. It's got a first aid guide. I put some, what's it called, BC powder, and some small band-aids in here, but I didn't modify this very much. Right here, I've got a tube of Afterbite, some throat lozenges, and a thing of super glue. Right here, we got another thing of sting and bite ointment. I got a thing of sewing needle. Oh yeah, it's a sewing kit. Sorry, sewing kit. This gauze right here I added, and it takes up a little more space than I'd like. I might take it out. I've got Purell and an extra set of rubber gloves. And way back here in the back with the stuff that actually came with it, you've got your safety scissors, pliers. I don't know what this stuff is. I think this is the... Oh, this is the cold pack. And this is the cold pack. And whatever this stuff, like, right in front of it is. I think they're just bandages. But, yeah, so if I ever sprain myself, I'll have an instant cold pack. So, that'll be useful. But yeah, that's the medical kit. And it came right here, actually, with a pouch kit. And the pouch kit, which I actually keep in my BDU jacket over here. Sorry for scooting around all over the place, but it's more convenient. Let me just, oh, by the way, Cole, if you see this, thanks for giving me this BDU jacket. It's a very nice jacket, very warm. Served me well during the winter months. Alright, 1 second again, please. Forgive me for having to keep putting you in the dark. Alright, here's the thing that it came with. It's got some bug wipes that protect you for 8 hours, supposedly, against bug bites and mosquitoes and all that stuff. And it's got some ibuprofen pills, and some bandages for like your knuckles and stuff if you cut your hands. Just basic stuff that I actually keep in my pocket, usually. So that way I don't have to dig into my bag to fix something minor. But yes, guys, that's about it. I'll keep on looking out for 2 more reviews that are going to be coming up eventually when I get around to them. It's going to be on my crossbow that I got, which is my main self-defense weapon since my family refuses to let me own a firearm. And keep an eye out for the review on my flashlight that I'm going to be doing a review on. Alright, guys, this has been a review on my bug out bag. Y'all have a good day. Peace.